What's going on, everybody? It's Crypto Vision here, back again with another crypto market update. Today's video, we're going to be checking out Cookie DAO plus a little bit of Peanut the Squirrel. So, hey, if you like today's video, please hit that like button, subscribe for more, leave a comment where you're tuning in from. I really appreciate it. So we got Cookie DAO here on the daily, and I mean, not surprising, it's down. Down actually more than most, right? I mean, when you get a tiny asset, that's what happens, but the whole market is, I mean, essentially red, right? You got the outliers. Pardon me, not all of these are crypto, right? These could be crypto affiliated miners, right? So I do track those. I'm invested in one. Matter of fact, let me see how we're doing today. 48 cents, that's fine. That's not too shabby. Dang, silver, look at silver go. Let's go. Wow. Wow, silver is just going beautiful. I wish I had more silver. I wish I had more silver. Don't we all wish that when something starts rocking and rolling? It's all good. Um, so overall, right? Overall, we had a level. We had some levels, right? So if you're new to the channel, this is how the channel works. Is we have validation and invalidation zones. Okay, we have a falling wedge pattern. Falling wedge back from, let me put that away, back from May of this year. Okay, we've oscillated multiple times, right? So oscillate, 1, 2, 3, tried to break out, could not, tried to break out. Are we staying out? So that's one indicator, right? When you break out through here, right, you're looking for continuation, right? It is typical, not always, but 51% of the time, I'll just say more often than not, you do come down and you back test. Oh, dang it. I want to get rid of that. That's going to annoy me. Sorry about that. You back test, right? You come back and you back test, and then you go, right? You can. In strong market structure and bullish scenarios, you don't have to come all the way down. You can stop right before. So all these people that are waiting to get in right here have to FOMO in and chase price, okay? Or sit on the sideline and then FOMO in at the very top, which is the worst thing to do. We have broken out Cookie DAO. You've broken out. You had like a nice little 1-2. You have a 3. And now you're oscillating in a fourth wave move to the downside. Okay, so you got four waves. You need 5 waves to the downside. At this point, it looks like you got like a 1-2. This looks like a 3, a 4. Looks like you're coming down in your 5th. Okay, so correction almost over, but I don't think so yet. Right, the fact that we closed below this 1344, I mean, like right on the dot, 1344. I mean, you could not get above that. We drew that before. When did we make this video about Cookie DAO? The first video I made, I put that up there. Let me just double check. You can go check out the video. Oh, I need to. Cookie DAO, September 23rd. Right here. Made it right here. Made this whole video with all these levels right here. September 23rd. So go ahead, check out that video. Like and subscribe after you see, dang, this dude is, he's not just a mega bull. He's not just crying out from the mountaintops that we're going to, 40, 30 cents or whatever, right? Key levels that have been respected, okay? So we do have this one. We have this area, right? Didn't close above it. So what were we saying, right? If you're not closing above it, you gotta target lower. You have to. It's just that's how the game works, right? You don't just, unless you're really bullish, you can, like, I don't know how, but Bitcoin has done this a couple times where you chill right below a spot and then go, right? Typically every time you chill below a spot and then you bounce off of it, that's when you get down. That's when you go down. So yeah, just oscillating down. We did pass that 1160 spot. We're at 1140. The last spot before interacting with the downward sloping sell side is that 1109. Hasn't been hit yet. Let's see where we are on the daily for the RSI and see what we're doing. Okay, for the RSI also, right? So there's some key things here that are going on. Okay, so right on this the last video I made, we were talking about the RSI breaking out and then holding this line. Okay, telling the viewers, hey, telling you guys, hey, pay attention to this right here. If we break down below this, right, then it becomes a little worrisome, because now you're worried about doing that, coming up and then rejecting and then coming down, you know, back testing this low right through here. That would be less than ideal. If you do something like that, I would assume that you come down through here like this and then go, right? Kind of worst case scenario. Worst case scenario, come take out this low, right? That would be, honestly, that would be worst case scenario. Possible, but I'll put on some fibs and see where we're at, right? I'll go into the smaller time frames. Fu Manchu, you know, you did get momentum. You had bullish divergence. You got momentum. That's typically what you like to see. I mean, if, in all reality, that's what you like to see. It was something like this where you got momentum, had going up, and then just couldn't do anything with it, right? Really couldn't do anything with it. And so that's not ideal. You had some momentum through here. Right, it's just there's no continuation in it, but it's not just cookie DAO, right? It's the wider altcoin market. All right, there's a couple altcoins that have exploded, but for the most part, most have not done very well. So, right, we've come up, that 382 just rejected right off that 382. All right, that's what the right, this daily is. It just, you know, you have these wicks up through here. That's what you're looking at on the 4 hour, right? That's what you're looking at on the 4 hour. You see how you didn't close like this right here? You just got rejected, but up here you didn't close above it. All right, so that's kind of what's going on right now. All right, if we do have a, you know, overextended B wave, right? I'm trying just to see what we got here. Right, like a that looks like a B wave. Yeah. So that means you got like your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. If that's your overextended fifth wave, but if you have your 1, 2 set up over here, right? You got like your 1, 2. You got a 3, 4, 5. Okay, then what are we doing right here? So I do like the other count a little bit better. I do. Because you did make a new high. You got above. So, you know, you're looking at your 1, you know, your A, B, C, D, E. All right, multiple waves within there, multiple wave counts. Okay. You know, overall, it doesn't look done yet, because relative to this right here, if this is your third wave and this is your fifth wave, it looks close to being done. But let's see what we can take through here. We don't need this. Let's just see from overall correction standpoint. I mean, you did bounce right off that 618. Bounce right off that 618, 1134. What, 1135? I mean, potato. It's pretty close. You know, haven't really bounced off of it, actually. I don't even consider that a bounce. Right, I don't. You found some support. Right? The worst thing. Right now, you can't come up here like that. Can't do that. Right? Can't do that. Overall structure. Right? Where is, so I'm going to add one more on here now. Got to get above that. Got to get above that 382. Okay, got to get above that 382. You know, with that, the 786 area is at that 1069 area. Let me see where this first wave went down to. Let me see. Came down just below that 1414. Right, okay. Came below that, down that 1414. Pretty much rejected that 382. See what I'm talking about? This 382 area. Just not, couldn't even get up there and reject. Alright, couldn't even get up there. So we're gonna bring this back down. Alright, we're gonna bring this back down. I mean, you're sitting at that 1272. You're right below it. So that 1094, was that where that 786 was? That 1094 area? That kind of looks like where we could go. 1094. 1068, 1094. What does the RSI look like? Dang, that 4 hour is bearish. That thing crashed down. That thing is not ready to stop yet. It's not ready to stop it. You're not close to somewhere you've bounced before. I mean, you bounced over here last time at this 32 area. You're at 30. What are you at right now? You're at 34. So I mean, you're close enough. You closed the candle in about 15 seconds. Depending how this opens, if this candle opens green, we're in trouble. If this candle opens green, we're in trouble, right? You kind of want, right? You see how, I mean, this didn't have a wick, but almost every candle to the downside has a wick. I mean, actually, a lot of these don't. Cookie is insane right now. Most of them do, right? More often than not, you have a wick to the upside. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, just not what you want to see. Not what you want to see right now, if I'm being honest. There you go. Maybe you start to the downside on this 4 hour. Maybe you reverse from here. Get a wick to the downside, then move up. That'd be nice. Just wickless candles to the downside are almost never happen. And then this one, watch this one not. This one just keep going down. I mean, you got one completely wickless. You got two. How many? We'll go to peanut soon. I'll drop a comment. Sorry, I get sidetracked and doing stuff like this. We got two. I saw one over here. You have three. Is that one? You got four. And I'll stop it over here. So you got four wickless red candles. Four out of all of these red candles. You have four wickless red candles out of all of these reds. So it's not very often. It's more often than not. Is that one? No, it's a little wick, tiny wick. All right. I mean, now it's, so you're green. You got a wick you got a tail to the bottom. All right. Let's see what we do with this. So we'll see what we do with this. Let's see the 2 hour real quick. The 2 hour. Dang, you're oversold for sure. You are oversold. So I'm going to keep this call. I'm going to, you definitely, this 382, you got to get above that 382, but it's 1109 area. It doesn't seem too significant. There wasn't any, correspondence with that area as of what the correction has turned out to be, right? What the correction has turned out to be, but it's still in an area that's kind of close to that 786. It's kind of close to that 1618. So I'm just going to keep it. I'm going to keep it and see how we interact with that. Okay, I'm going to keep it, see how we interact with that. Yeah, I still think now, see how you got that wick to the upside now? Yeah, I think today's going to be red. I think today is going to just continue to be red. So yeah, that's what I got for Cookie DAO. Let's do peanut. All right, peanut the squirrel. Let's check this out. Let's kind of zoom out a little bit. Okay, so peanut the squirrel. Sweet, you've broken out. You've come down, tried to tested, broke out, back tested. Now you're going sideways. So that's not all too bad. For a meme coin. That's not all too bad. Down 6%. Not too shabby. You are, I mean, wow, look at that. What did we get to? Did we touch that level? Let me see it. What is that? What did I have? 1975. What did we get to? 1977. Wow. I think that's the second closest call. That's within, I mean, what, 0.002 cents on an AAVE call. It was actually perfect. So, all right, you couldn't close above here. Couldn't close above. So we targeted down through here. Tried to bounce. Tried to come down, bounce. Couldn't. Okay. So, all right, I mean, how many times did you try? You tried once, came down, twice, reject. What? And then what'd you do? What'd you immediately do? You came back and you tried to get above this and you couldn't. So that should have shown that, okay, we're going lower for sure. This is, okay, we're targeting down through here. Right? There's just different levels, right? There's different, I like to call them gatekeepers, areas of interest, right? If you can't close above it, if you can't even, get the momentum to get above these levels, there's just, you can't think a dollar or whatever, 80 cents, or what do I got peanut to squirrel at? What do I got peanut at? 78 cents, a dollar. Right? There's no, in my opinion, right, there's no point in thinking like that, because that's gonna skew your mind to thinking, it's never gonna happen, it's never gonna happen, it's never gonna happen. I mean, once you get above that 47, once you get above this, right, you come up like this, you do something like that, then everything up here is targeted. I mean, then you can just go straight up. That's how crypto works. If you get through this resistance, then sky's the limit, right? So there's some levels. There's definitely some levels. There'll definitely be some profit taking, especially what we've been going through. I think a lot of people are going to take profits right up there. Yeah, I think so. Because I think about it, like if you've been getting in down through here, that's still a 145% move, right? People don't really want to be in crypto anymore. Most retail doesn't. Most retail does not. Most retail wants to get out as soon as they can. They're tired of it. They're beaten down. They'll take some profit and get out. I can guarantee you that. So about that 130, that 47 cent mark, I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice. That's a key area. I'll be paying attention. I would have that area marked. If you come up and wick, right, you wick up there, come back down. And then go again, try again. Right. I just think that's a big area. But right now, you are, this overall structure looks a lot easier to read than some of the other things, right? You got a 1, 2, you got a 3, right? This is your fourth wave right here, because you got an A, B, C, your fourth wave, and now you're in your fifth wave, right? So of your fifth wave, you have a 1, 2, you need a 3, a 4, and then a 5. That's what it looks like to me, at least. That's what it looks like to me. So not quite yet done. Yeah, not yet. We broke that low. Yeah, so this is definitely not a 1, 2, because this broke the low. Not the wick, but the close. Or broke the high, right? But you're thinking of it like this now. That's what you're thinking of. You see how this broke the low of this right here? This got lower than this. So that's not a 1, 2. So that's just a ABC correction, right? You got your ABC correction. 3-wave move, and now you got a 1, 2. Working on a 3. You need a 4. Go get a 5th. Something like that. I'll zoom in on the smaller time frames. Something like that, right? RSI. Yeah, this thing is. Nothing to surprise anybody. We're in a bearish trend right now. I'm gonna leave that right there. Not till you get above that, right? Not till you get above that. Did we break this trend? Yep, broke that trend. I'm just gonna leave that for now. And I mean, what did we do? We bounced right here. I can throw one up. Pardon me. We bounced right there. What is this? Probably the middle of November, end of October. A lot of the cryptos have this same time frame, like end of October, beginning of November. Um, that's what it looks like. A lot of them do. A lot of cryptos have this time frame right through here. Make a decision by then. And so, what do we do? I mean, that area we've bounced a bunch of times through that area. Yeah, you've bounced a bunch of times through that area. So I like that. I like that for Peanut. In terms of the 4 hour, yeah, 4 hours we're not even oversold yet. Not even oversold yet. So close. Close to being done, I think. This thing, it's going sideways now. So maybe by the end of today, because I think it's going to close red. The worst thing you want is, right, at 5 o'clock, what is it? 5 o'clock, right at 5 o'clock, you start going up. That's the worst thing. That's the worst thing. What do we do here? What do we do? Over here. Went down, then we kind of just went up. Alright, and that's just, you see how you're kind of going up overnight, and then just, alright, you want to start, you want to start bearish, and then so you have that wick to the downside, then you go bullish. Alright, see how you have that wick to the downside, then you started to go up. That's what you want. So overall though, Peanut, you got some levels to the downside. You already hit that one level, that 1819 level. It is it is a meme coin, so this thing can really, you just put that down there, so because we're going sideways for so much, something like that. It is a meme coin, so this thing can go down. It could, as fast as it goes up, it can come back down. So you got levels to the downside. You're down below all your EMAs. Yeah, down below all your EMAs. This doesn't look quite done yet. Alright, I mean, it really doesn't. No. Not quite yet. Alright, you got like your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because this is the most impulsive. Look at those candles. And this is kind of just chopping down. So, it could be trying to finish up. Just that 4 hour RSI makes me think that you got some more downside to go. Right? At this point, just get oversold. I mean, at this point, just do it. Just get down to these levels, down through here. All right, just do it. So, yeah, that's what I got for Peanut. That's what I got for, what was the first one? Cookie DAO. I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice. These are just ideas. If you like today's video, please hit that like button. Please subscribe. We're at 300 subscribers. I want to thank everybody for that. It's been a blessing. I thank everybody for that. Just with all the feedback, all the positive reviews, I appreciate it. So I thank you for stopping by. I thank you for your time. Have a great rest of your day. Take it easy. Peace.